Previously on Adore's Next Top Model Season 5 Project A, contestant Arya Yashi won the Androgyny Realness fee, granting him the ability to eliminate any of the other models regardless of the model's track record or performance. Ari decided to be a little more strategic with his elimination method. Rather than eliminating one of the weaker models in his own opinion, he decided to simply get rid of the competition. He decided to send Adonis home. Of course, this was a very sad exit for Adonis, but could it maybe be that Adonis did in fact make a mistake in the first episode to begin with by eliminating the wrong model? This is Adore's Next Top Model Backstage exclusive. All of the models and the judges have an unfiltered voice to share their opinions, feelings, and thoughts. Ari has stated that this was a hard decision for him to make, but since you are competition, he made the decision to send you home.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that.
How do you feel, Adonis? You can be honest with us.
I feel, I am a little, sad, but I mean, it is what it is. This is the game. This is what comes with the competition. Try again next time, maybe. I really don't feel like any, type of way. Everybody obviously, in my opinion, deserves to be here. Everybody looks amazing. And yeah, I'm just excited, to see how the rest of this goes. But yeah, am I a little sad? Yes, of course. A little happy that I don't have to stress about putting together an outfit every week. Kind of happy about that too.
Oh my god.
Just being honest, but
No,
yeah,
of course.
this was a great experience, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, it was really lovely working with you. I think that your case is a very interesting one because this has never happened in Adore's Next Top Model history before, and this format is also brand new. Would you models like to discuss what is it like being a contestant on Adore's Next Top Model emotionally? What goes through your head week after week while you're preparing an outfit, while you're on stage doing your catwalk, while you're here listening to your critiques? How do you feel about all of that?
It's nerve-wracking. I'm constantly in my head like, is this on theme? Does this work? How does this look? Especially when you don't have like a team or anybody to kind of steer you to the right direction, even, if you are going off the theme or whatever it may be. But it's just, it's a little stressful. You don't know how it's gonna turn out, obviously speaking. Like, look at me, I just won the first episode, and here I'm going home. So it's just one of those things you just never know. It's very you just never know what to expect. It's very spontaneous, and I think that's the beauty of it all.
I feel good. I would probably have to agree with Adonis. I feel like, while making outfits, it can be really stressful, very time consuming, but I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm glad that everyone, there's a lot of pressure within everyone, because I feel like everyone's very talented in piecing their outfits together. So I feel like we all have to achieve our best, and I think overall I'm feeling pretty good.
I do want to say something, even though I'm not a contestant this season, but I was a contestant the last season. I know how you guys feel when it comes to stressing out
Yeah, same.
outfits together. It is hard, and you have to think and overthink and cross your T's and dot your I's. With, like Adore said, with this season, it is new that you are being sent home by whoever the winner is. I don't see a problem with anyone asking for help or just to be steered in the right direction, because if you don't step to win, you better step to make a motherfucker double think about sending you home. Be so good that damn, they're not gonna, that they'll feel like, damn, I can't send this person home. This ain't gonna be right. You know what I mean? I definitely had high hopes for Adonis. I wish I wish that you would have chose something different to come out in. I understand where you were coming from once the drag part was allowed to come into play. It is unfortunate that you're going home, I definitely do hope I see you next season because you are a force to be reckoned with, and I definitely want to see you go far.
Absolutely, I have to agree with Lay. And I really, really appreciate what you have put up to the show, to effort on this. I really enjoy your presence. I enjoy your personality, your talent. I think you did great. I think you represented yourself very, very well. But like, neither one of you should forget that you can even like reach out to us. While we cannot tell you what you should do and shouldn't do, we can push you a little bit. We're not your enemy. We're not somebody to be afraid of. If you feel you have nobody to reach out to, you can hit us up. You can hit up Adore.
An androgynous look is clearly a masculine or feminine appearance. So I gave it my best, and because I'm a feminine woman, I did bring out my masculine side.
Androgyny is it's the in between, both
Yes.
masculine and feminine. So you had to bring both to the table. I did love your outfit. It was just missing its feminine qualities. So that was one of the things that we did talk about during your critique. The only thing you
Okay.
didn't bring was the feminine energy, but you definitely brought mass.
Okay, so when you say feminine energy, what are you speaking about? Are you talking about as far as makeup?
Makeup or anything that could have brought it in between. Because right now this is all masculine. You know what I mean?
So, androgyny
I'm trying to
realness.
understand it because I did put a lip. I do have like a liner on, but I'm trying to understand.
So say you did
what's
more
the
than
category?
makeup and you added a bag, a purse or something to
Okay,
make
so
it
a bag or a purse.
something to make it a little more feminine. You didn't have a harsh critique.
Yeah, no, the reason why I'm asking because moving forward, because a lot when I read the general information on how the looks are supposed to be, it's clear, but then it gives off a different clarity once you appear. So I'm trying to understand. Even last episode, I didn't say much, but it was like, okay, what are you actually looking for? And the reason why I say that is because I walk ballroom as well. I walk realness for women, body, face, and I'm trying to have a better understanding. So moving forward, my next look, I can bring it more than what is actually written.
Ocean, we have faith in you. I wasn't a huge fan of today's look. That's just my personal opinion. I said that you definitely brought the masculinity. I got more like office androgyny worker rather than fashion runway, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And with the themes, I try to be as descriptive as I can without limiting your creativity. So I do try to explain this is what the theme is about, but they will always be somewhat vague because if they're not, then we don't get to see your guys' real personalities shine on the runway.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Can
you.
I say one thing before I get out of here?
Of course.
I kind of agree with Ocean a little bit. Not like just for me, like just with this theme, I feel like androgyny is a spectrum, and if I recall, the theme did say 1 second, let me pull it up. The theme did say dressing as the opposite sex or somewhere in between. So just to hear that, like for her, for instance, it wasn't enough feminine like aspects of her outfit. I feel like it should have just said in between instead of like the opposite sex or somewhere in between. I feel like that kind of would have gave people like more, like for me instance, like that was something I was a little like about, because and it's just one of those things. Androgyny is a spectrum, it's a perspective thing. Somebody might think that my outfit was androgyny, and some people might think that for instance Vash's was androgyny or not too much, but I just feel like it's with this specific theme, and this is something I knew I was gonna have a problem with. But when I first saw the themes, I knew that this androgyny one was gonna be a little like smoke and mirrors, because just the topic at hand, for me, in my opinion, can go so many different ways.
Wait,
So
sorry to interrupt. I was also gonna say that, like, in the description, it does say, like, red carpet, too. So, like, as in, like, Adonis, no shade, but would you wear yours to a red carpet?
If you really want to honestly ask me, my inspo, my muse was VMA red carpet. People would wear this to the VMA's red carpet. Not in today's time, but I wanted to take a more like camp approach. That is when I think red carpet, that is what I think. And for instance, and maybe this is kind of just me and what kind of, hit me, shot me in the foot in the end. I am inspired by Nicki Minaj. This is something she would wear to a red carpet.
No, period. I do love you look. Like, I wasn't being shady, but I was just like highlighting, because maybe some people miss that, like, as well, like the red carpet. But yeah, no shade.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what kind of red carpet,
So
but that's why I said
think
this is just, I knew this was gonna, I kind of knew this was gonna happen. No shade, because just the theme when I first saw it, it just, it could go either way. But I'm sorry to interrupt you.
So I do want to say my critique was based off of the definition of androgynous, which is neither specifically feminine nor male, and it has characteristics or nature of both male and female. That is the definition of androgynous. Now, I personally, I was like, this is all feminine, and it kind of reminded me of a little prostitute. Now, I know that wasn't what you were trying to do. I definitely loved the picture. I just didn't like the look, and that was all. It was
I respect.
no, the picture was gorgeous.
I
Yeah.
respect that.
So,
that.
because a few questions were asked, I'd like to answer them because I don't want to keep Adonis if if he has to go in a second. So, in regards to the explanation of the theme, I did indeed write that it is about dressing in between or as the opposite sex. The explanation for that is, if you went the opposite sex route, the name androgyny still implies that there needs to be somewhat of a balance, right? Because otherwise it wouldn't have been named androgyny, it would have been named, let's say, drag or cross-dress eleganza or some other more catchy sounding name that I can't pull out of my ass right now. So
Okay.
I
That
definitely...
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I expected, for example, at least one model to do full drag. I expected at least one female model to go full quote-unquote butch with their look. But what we're looking for is, even if you choose to go the quote-unquote opposite sex route, there needs to be something that ties the look into the it could go either way route. And Adonis, I do want to make clear to you that just because you didn't win today's episode doesn't mean that you were going to be sent home or that you were the worst one today. In fact, the only reason why you're going home again is because one of your fellow models decided to send you home.
As for myself, if I can talk about that, for the critics I have given you, I have definitely seen what you were trying to do. That was my first idea when I seen you. I said, this is giving me pop princess. This is Nicki Minaj if she was doing pop princess on some kind of event. Immediately popped in my head. But again, I also missed that masculine punch to it, which androgyny is supposed to be tied with. So that was like my only negative critique about your outfit, because I think it looks good. I think it's beautiful. It's girly girl. It's candy. It's cotton candy. It's pretty to me. I don't have an issue with the presentation. It has missed a mark, in my opinion, with the lack of masculine element.
Masculinity, yeah. Question: if I would have went without the wig, do you think that would have gave you the masculine energy you were looking for?
I think it could have definitely helped if you had some kind of short, slick haircut. Of course, it could have added to it. I would still say, though, that the outfit is heavily on the feminine side, even with the haircut, but it will be some kind of like salvaging situation for you, definitely.
I heard like some of my critique. I forgot her name, but I feel like she got my critiques mixed up with someone else, because she said, "Oh, all she wears black, like black." Like, I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I
I
corrected
didn't.
her. That was a mistake.
Yeah,
That was
don't
a
worry.
mistake.
We corrected that, Marley. Don't worry. That will be taken care of. Don't you worry. I don't know if you heard the rest of the critiques. I gave you very positive critiques. I mentioned that I love the black vibe with the blonde kind of buzz cut. But I am definitely interested. Also, by Adonis, I'm interested in seeing you play with color in the future. Not because you've only done black, because that is not the case at all. Neither are you known for being monotone so far, but because your first look kind of struggled with the colors, I want to kind of give you a unofficial challenge to see how you manage to pull off colors in the future. Your look was one of the better ones, in my opinion. Regarding any mistakes that Balikoko has made, don't you worry, that will be fixed.
Oh, okay.
It
I
was a
was like, hold up,
statement.
man. Like, I know me and
I
Ocean
think-
look alike. Like, I know we look
Wait,
alike.
that's what I was gonna
But I'm
say.
the-
The black is me.
Yeah.
That's why I put on blue and was like, let me get out of black and put some color in.
Yeah, I was
guess
like, I
it
know
didn't
me, I know
work
me and
either.
Ocean. Yeah, I'm like, I know me and Ocean look alike, but shit. I'm like, hold up. Like, I didn't have on all black the first time, so.
Yeah, don't worry, that will be taken care
I'm
of.
sorry, but black is my best friend, so although
It's okay, because I was about to walk. I was about to
walk.
walk downstairs, like, excuse me, Miss Bali Coco. Hello, my name is Marley.
So I believe Balikoko got you mixed up not because of any similarities between the two of you, but because of how Discord structures messages. I typed, let's say John, and then photo.
Yeah, she
Mary,
misread.
photo. She
Mhm.
misread the order of the name essentially.
And she's a little senile. Don't mind her.